Yeah, so I'll have to pop out in about 20 minutes. Just to get the dinner out of the oven. Turn things off, turn things on. We're having beef bourguignon. Well, that was a terrible shuffle, wasn't it? Let's do that again. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. I'm feeling so much better. Oh my goodness, like, I had to check every second of the lives that I did before posting them, because I was just coughing and like spluttering, and it just wasn't cute at all. I know how annoying that is to listen to, because I don't like it when readers do that. So instead of like jumping through and going, oh, I know what the result was for that and putting on a title, I was having to like watch the whole video and like edit out any coughing or any. So it won't be that slow ever again. If you can hear coughing in the background, bless her, it's my mum. My dad's got it as well. My nephew's got it. Bloody COVID. Lasted 11 days for me. So I'm going to be mum for the foreseeable. Dad's in denial. He thinks she's going to be fine again tomorrow. He's just like, oh, you know, still not better, another day. And I'm like, 11 days it's going to be, Dad. Okay. Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aries' highest good. How is Aries feeling in this final week of September 2025 with regards to what they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? 3 cards for Aries, please. How is Aries feeling? I haven't done any sage because I've got to a point where I can read without doing that, and I don't think it's going to be good for my mum's throat, so. Okay, so we've got one that flipped over initially, and then we've got a group. So I'm going to look at this one first. Okay, we've got the 8 of Cups reversed. The 8 of Cups, when it's upright, is someone who's choosing to walk away from a connection, from a relationship, okay, where there's a lot of emotions involved. Cups are water, we know this, okay, so it's painful to do it. When it's reversed, it's someone that's trying to stop the ending of a connection, the ending of a relationship, trying to stop the other person from walking away. So let's have a look at these ones. We've got the Hierophant reversed, the Hanged Man reversed, the 2 of Cups upright, and the 10 of Cups reversed. Oh, what is going on here? Right. I can't fathom that off the top of my head. I've got to talk through it, sorry. So the Hierophant, when it's upright, it's the major arcana for Taurus. Okay, it's all about wisdom gained through experience, you know, the number of years that you've been on this planet, the amount that you've experienced, places that you've lived, people that you've come across, whether they be karmic or whatever. Hi Dexter, welcome in. It's like, I'm wiser now, you know, I'm not the student, I'm the teacher. I can tell people about my experiences. And hi Shania, this is a collective reading for Aries, and I'm going to go through each of the zodiac signs, but if you want a personal reading, you can give me £18 in my PayPal account and I'll film for you like a private YouTube video and send it to you. You can contact me through my Gmail, which is in my channel description, or you can private message me on TikTok. Soon, if you support the channel, soon I'll be able to do live Q&As where I answer questions live, because I know people want that, but I haven't got the ability to do it just yet. The Hierophant, yeah, it's all about wisdom. It's about knowledge gained through air miles, experience, number of like days around the sun. Um, it's nothing to do with, it looks like the High Priestess card, but it's nothing to do with intuition. This is like literal life experience, okay? So when it's reversed, you could be a cusper, you could be an Aries Taurus cusper. However, when it's reversed, it's about something isn't wise. I know better than to get involved in this. I know better than to deal with this situation, this person, this thing. Hi Zoe, hi Shania, hi Dexter. Sorry, I was talking to you before, wasn't I, Shania? No, it's no problem. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is someone who's turning themselves upside down because they want to see things from another perspective. It's very healthy. It's when we're trying to analyze a situation and we're open to looking at it from multiple points of view. That's very, very good. Okay. Was that upright or reversed? I feel like everything was reversed except for the Two of Cups, because I was surprised that that was like a card that was upright because everything was reversed. So let's say it was reversed. The Hanged Man reversed is someone who's stubborn. They're going to see things from their point of view and their point of view only. Okay. It's being like, you know, what would you say? Is it like pig-headed? Or like, yeah, like stubborn, closed-minded, seeing your perspective and no one else's. The Two of Cups is, two is the beginning of a cycle. So it's new love. And when there's two cups, each person is offering the other a cup of love. So, you know, it's at the beginning stage where you like fancy each other, you're dating, and then you start to think, I think I'm in love with you. It's very like new love, and it's upright, okay? So there's a stubborn mindedness. There's like a foolishness attached to it because we're not following our like better judgment. It's new love. And then the Ten of Cups reversed is not nice, to be honest, because if the Ten of Cups was upright, that would be everyone in the family is happy about it. Everyone's satiated, they're satisfied, their cup is full, emotions are like really good with every person in your like abode, wherever you live. It's like immediate family vibes. With that being reversed, it's upsetting the apple cart, this new love. Like, it's against your better judgment. See how when I talk through it, it makes more sense. I have to talk through it. I have to do a think aloud. If you're a teacher, you know. If you know, you know. But why is that with walking away? Because it's something that's foolish, it's against your better judgment, it's fairly juvenile, it's fairly new, it's not making people happy. You know, people that you care about what they think. No, 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 you're not walking away, are you? Trying to hold on to it. You're trying to hold on to this foolishness. Don't blame you. You know, like you are Aries the Emperor, and it's okay to want something for yourself, something that's just for you, something that excites you. You're very responsible, like a lot of the time, Aries, and you know, with great power comes great responsibility. It can be very dull, very like demanding. It's okay to like want to be frivolous. It's okay to want something for yourself. But I wonder if this person is outside of like what your family would be expecting you to get with, or for some reason they're not expecting, they're used to you being single and like not having love in your life and it wouldn't go down well. Something about this is taboo. And I don't know if it's because people are used to, people around you that love you are used to you just being solo. or it's inappropriate in some way, like, but you want it, you want to keep hold of it. Absolutely loving the tea. Let's see what else comes out. I like the way Spirit threw those out separately though. That was very cool. 2 more for how Aries is feeling, please. The 2 of Swords reversed. In denial, not wanting to deal with the situation, not wanting to make a choice. You know, at some point you have to go legit. You can't keep things on the down low because people get bored with that. People start to feel like you're embarrassed by me, you're not taking this seriously, you're not introducing me to the family, you're not like spending time with me doing real stuff, like real things together, you know, going out for a walk in the countryside in autumn, like trying each other's hobbies. You don't have to like each other's hobbies, but you know, wanting to meet people's friends, wanting to like be introduced to the family, like you have to go legit at some point. Or the person's going to be like, okay, you don't see me as like good enough. That's fine. This doesn't have legs. You know what I mean? So possibly that's why. Oh, is that what it is? You didn't want to upset your like kids, or you didn't want to upset like whoever, parents. You didn't want people to know. So you kept this on the down low, and then like you're single, but it's like there's a lot of people that rely upon you, there's a lot of people invested, and like if you were to say, look, I met someone and I really like them, they're gonna have like a lot to say about it, they're gonna be like all over it. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Oh, the Nine of Cups reverse is not cute. The Nine of Cups upright is someone who's very satisfied, someone who's content, they're following their own happiness, they're happy on their own, like, you know, it's cups are emotions and nines are about being single and like happy inside, like your happiness as an individual. 10 is like, you know, the whole family is happy, the whole family is satisfied, they're content, good vibes within a household. 9 is about like, am I happy? And it's reversed. And I think you're so scared this person gonna slip through the net. I feel bad for you because, yeah, it's a delicate situation. You're a responsible person, you're a thoughtful person, and you've got a lot to lose. I mean, I would hope that people would support you being happy, because you have to live your life for you, right? You can't kind of wait for the go ahead, especially if you're an emperor or an empress. Um, you take on a lot, you deal with a lot of stress. When you come home, you need someone to be there for you. You need someone to talk to about your day, like especially if you run a team of people, if you work with the public, if you work um any kind of job, like it's not nice to come home to an empty house and have to be like, especially if there's kids and stuff, like I shouldn't say especially, because I think, you know, it's nice to live with people, especially with children, but living alone is fucking lonely. Like, oh my God, you're gonna say something out loud, no one's gonna hear you. Like, silence is deafening kind of vibes. Like, it's not nice. That's not nice, living properly by yourself. With kids is nice, especially as they get older, you can chat to them and stuff, but or if they're very little, get cuddles, but you know what I mean? Like, you haven't got your person there, like, waiting to receive you and, like, be there for you and pour into you. Um, you don't want to burden your kids necessarily, like, too much. And work can be a lot. Work can be a lot. So in terms of, like, replenishing your needs, it's kind of vital that you let yourself have this. Maybe it's time to put this, well, we'll see what the advice is, but maybe it's time to like make this a priority, you know, push it higher up on the list. Hi, Justina. Queen of Wands reversed. I mean, look, if you live alone and you're like happy doing that, that's fine. I've never managed it. But then when I've lived alone, it's been abroad in another country. So, you know, friendships are transient, relationships are transient. In Dubai, I never met anyone that I thought I could have a relationship with. I lived alone, work was hard. I didn't really, my friend that I made, that I'm still best friends with now, she left like after a couple of months, and that really like broke me. And I just genuinely like didn't vibe with anyone else there. Like, um, so the loneliness was real. Like, it's very, very hard, like grim determination without, you know, maybe in this country with my family up the road or something like this, with my like sister like able to drop in, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. But I think there's a lot of loneliness among young people. You can't assume that because people are elderly, they're lonely, and therefore, if you're young and you live alone, like it's not lonely. It is. Like, I rush through my dinner, I will like cook for myself, I'll sit and rush it down, and that's not my like personality at all. Like, if you're cooking like for you and another person, it's nice. Like, it gives you a purpose and it settles you and it calms you down. Maybe that's my personality. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was abroad. Hi, Connie. We're just on Aries at the moment. You're a Gemini, that's cool. My dad's a Gemini. Yeah, she wants a sugar mummy. Does a sugar mummy want you? I don't know. It's always better to like earn a decent amount because you don't want anyone, whether you're male or female, you don't want anyone holding power over you, like talking down to you. They may think you're great to start with because of what you look like or how you are in bed, but then they're gonna like start talking down to you at some point. I don't like that. I don't want a sugar daddy. I thought I wanted a sugar daddy when I was in my 20s, but it's just because you're not confident in yourself. So this person, Aries, is showing up as a Queen of Wands reversed. Now, a Queen of Wands upright is someone who's very seductive, someone who's good looking, someone who's confident. Wands are phallic, okay? So it's all about your solar plexus being activated, knowing what you've got, creating goals, going for them, whether that be in love, in career, whatever. Like it's a fire sign, it's a go-getter, or you've got some sort of, this person has some sort of fire element in their chart, or they're embodying that at the moment. So action orientated, very like goal orientated, very assertive, confident, pleasing to look at, successful. A queen is someone who has responsibilities. They may have a house, they may have children, they may have a high powered job, any or all of these things. When it's reversed, that confidence could be over the top. That flirtiness, the passion could be over the top, overbearing, or it could be the other way, and it could be that they've lost confidence or they lack assertiveness, um they lack libido at the moment. When it's reversed, it's like a negative aspect. It's accentuated in either direction. It's either over the top or under the right amount. The Queen of Wands can also be a third party card. So the other man, the other woman. It's reversed, so when the other cards come out that we're going to pull out now, we'll know whether it's like an under, like a lack of assertiveness, a lack of passion, or whether they're being over the top, like domineering, overbearing, you know, overly like passionate. I manifest, please, universe, give me a sugar mummy with a big cake. Is it a big cake or a big like birthday? Like you don't want them to be around that much longer. That's funny. What's this? We've got the Nine of Pentacles, but it's reversed. I think this person, well, no, we're gonna need another one. I'll talk you through it. The Nine of Pentacles upright is someone who's single. Nines are about singleness. Me as an individual. The Nine of Pentacles would be like, you know, someone who's absolutely like killing it. Like you're just like, wow, they're single. They've got their own life together. Like they can pay their own way. They get to do what they want. They look happy. They look fulfilled. Like sun shining out of them. When it's reversed, it's either someone that's not self-sufficient, not doing well. Remember, Pentacles are money, time, and energy. So it's like a certain amount of abundance financially and like independence, but it can also be, I don't want to be single. I don't want to be single and happy. And then if you put that with this one, the Queen of Wands is not happy here, okay? And it can be a third party, or it can just be someone who's like usually really confident, usually really outgoing, go-getter, like I do get like, because we've got this like 9, I do get that they could be like a third party, or they could just be someone who's like single but doesn't want to be single. They could have a really good job. They could, you know, a queen doesn't mean that you're definitely married. It means like, it doesn't mean that you're definitely like a third party. It could mean like maybe they're more mature, like 40 plus, or maybe they're like, they have kids, like they're a single mum or a single dad. It doesn't have to be a female. It's someone who's more in their feminine energy, so they've got responsibilities. They could be like someone that inspires like the whole family, you know, a bit older, like very confident. They could actually be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but they don't have to be. They don't want to be single, but it's like, you don't want them to walk away. They don't want to be single. So like, come on. You both want the same thing. We're going to need some expression of emotion towards one another. Like we're going to need knights. We're going to need chariots. We're going to need like Ace of Swords, like communication, you know, confessions. Like we need an opening up here. Let's see what comes out next. How is this person feeling? Give me one more, please. The one that's showing up in Aries is reading. I think it's the one that Aries is dealing with. Thank you, CR7. Thanks for subbing. I'm not doing individual questions. These are collective readings by zodiac sign. I will start to do live Q&As and memberships from like mid-November, but we need the watch hours to like creep up first. So if you like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, Support the channel, hype me up, get me into the algorithm. We'll get these watch hours up. I'm nearly there. I reckon mid-November. If you want a personal reading, you can pay for a personal reading. What did anything flip over? Sometimes it flips back, and like, if I'm not looking, I don't know which one it was. It's hard when the cards are the same colour on both sides. I'm just going to keep going. There we go. That's definitive. Oh my god. You know how I said, like, we need a knight? Knight of Cups is an expression of emotion. It's when you literally, you're trying to romance someone, you're trying to confess your love for them, you're trying to, like, tell them, I really think I could fall for you. It's Romeo and Juliet vibes. Like, you know, Romeo, like, can't live without Juliet and it has to be her. And Juliet can't live without Romeo and it has to be him. This is like, I'm not going to tell them now. I'm not going to tell them. Let me just run to check the dinner. The 8 of Wands. This is really positive, guys. This is fast action, progress, fast communication. This relationship's going to go to the next level. Whatever it was that you were both worried about, you're going to push that to the side and you'll be like, I want this for me. And this is beautiful. Look how much fire energy there is. We're going to move heaven and earth to make this happen. This rebirth of this connection. Something that's very important to you, this new love, is something just for you. You know, a reason to keep going. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Why? The Wheel of Fortune upright is good luck because we've broken a karmic cycle. We have broken some bad habits. We've said no to something that isn't right for us. It could be like I've always worried about people judging me, and that's why I've stayed single. Because I don't want, you know, the attention, or I don't want... It can also be like I've stayed with the karmic and, you know, ignored the red flags, and, you know, and therefore I'm trapped, like, with the wheel upside down, because until I break this cycle, until I leave them, until I create boundaries around myself, as long as they're using my money, as long as they're doing X, Y, or Z, lying, cheating, stealing from me, I'm going to remain with the wheel reversed. And your wheel is reversed for some reason. But there's genuine love here. So, I don't know. In the outcome, there is some bad luck, some stagnancy. Not really stagnancy. There's some bad luck, misfortune surrounding this connection. However, you're going to have a rebirth and it's going to progress. So I'm not sure where the bad luck comes in. I can only think that it's other people. I can only think that it's from other people. I feel like this guy's winding me up. He's like, you're from the south, aren't you? Can't you tell that I love gravy? Can't you tell that I'm a scouse bird? If you're not from the UK, then you won't know, but, like, I just feel like you winded me up. I definitely don't sound like I'm from Westminster, right? Or South London, or East London. Right, let's clarify their cards. Why have they got the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed? Goodness me, there's a lot of reversals here. High strange vibes. Self-righteous, act spiritually superior, condescending, and preachy. Yeah, this person, like, they lack confidence. They love you, but they're not expressing how they feel because they feel inferior. Because maybe someone else put them down previously, and yet they're a queen, so they're quite, you know, mature in terms of their years. They're not a young person. They may have children, they may not, but they're low in confidence. And got low confidence. Let's get another one. I must say, it's really not going to help if you're an emperor and you're someone like with a lot of responsibility, the same age as them, and then you're kind of like keeping them a secret. Like, what's that reflecting back to them? It's going to make them feel like they're not good enough. And you actually really care about this person. You're in love with them. It's probably something that really like keeps you going on a daily basis. So you got to be careful with that. Leadership's law. Dominant in spirit, fueled by pride. Yet true control lies in wisdom's embrace. That's such an interesting one for you, Aries. Like, it's coming out for your person, but it's about your connection together. Leadership's law. Dominant in spirit, fueled by pride, yet true control lies in wisdom's embrace. And you had the Hierophant reversed, so you're not sure if this is wise or not. Do you feel like this person can be more foolish? Or do they feel like they might not be wise to get with someone that doesn't think they're good enough? What's this? Don't want to hear it. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them. I'm sorry, but I do. Because I've been that person. I've been that person that doesn't earn enough. Like, doesn't fit like the profile of what that person is looking for, what that family is looking for. Certain goals that they want to reach, like they want it now when like you're not there yet. Like, oh, it's nothing worse. Like, this could be hanging by a thread because of this like whole attitude, you know. Hi Ravi, hi Jagan. You've moved on, haven't you? Oh, see how much pain this person's in? There's like cards to do with being self-righteous, leadership, don't want to hear it. Preachy. But they know you're high value and they can't get past this. They don't want to be single. They actually like aren't over you. They're not over you. I might just call it that, like they're not over you. You caught me in the middle of collective readings, Jagan. So if you want a personal reading, I'm very happy to do that. It's £18 and you'll get a private YouTube video where it's your reading, it's no one else's, definitely yours. I'll do this kind of spread and yeah, 20 minutes plus, probably closer to 40 to be honest, because I'll pull out as much as I can for you. But it's £18. You just have to look at the description for the channel and the link for PayPal's in there, and you can put the question in that. When you pay for it, it'll have like a box for a question. So whatever it is that you want to know. Doesn't even have to be a love reading, but I feel like that's what you were asking for. Yeah, you read about your wife. Sorry, you wrote about your wife. I think that's worth a personal reading, to be honest. Rather than like on here, I could do like one card and it wouldn't really tell you much. Let's get a no contact message from them. Oh my god, this person wants you, Aries. Like, this person wants you. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. Oh. I mean, that's what you want to hear. It's like absence makes the heart grow fonder. You know, like this person's getting a fire in their belly. Like, why am I missing out on someone like Aries? Like, I need to build up my confidence. I need to like go for what I want. And it's happening. It's happening. They're not going to keep quiet about their feelings anymore. But I just don't know why that's like that. Do you know what I mean? Like with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, like maybe it's like not a good thing to forsake your own happiness. Maybe that's your karmic lesson. Like you need to actually put yourself first. Be a bit selfish. A bit selfish isn't always a negative word. It just means like to focus on your own happiness. You need to focus on yourself. That's your job to do that. No one else is going to advocate for you because it suits them how things are, maybe. You know? What's the nature of this connection? Hi, Ravi. I'm not answering individual questions. This is a collective reading. It does say it in the title. I'll start doing live Q&As in like mid-November. I'm on track to do that. I have to get a certain number of watch hours where you can pay for a personal reading. Otherwise, I highly recommend you to watch the sign of your person and your sign to see their long-term narrative and your long-term narrative so you can know where things are at, because everything's movable. You need to really understand someone's journey and like what's going on with them right now. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. Look, you've got to stay optimistic. It's on. They're obsessed with you. They're coming back for you. You've got an Ace of Wands, rebirth, and fast action, fast progress, fast communication in the outcome. I think it's up to you, Aries, to break the cycle of putting yourself last. You've been doing that for too long. I'm going to take that as like the karmic message here. You've got to learn to put yourself first. Okay, an emperor has to do that sometimes. Like, it's not always about what's right for the greater good and everything. Sometimes you've got to learn to put yourself first. Maybe that's your lesson in this lifetime. And if you don't learn it in this lifetime, you'll be forced to learn it again in the next, you know? Oh, hi Tiffany. I'm not doing cards for people in this live. It's a collective reading for each of the you got to go to your zodiac sign or the sign of your person. Only because I haven't got enough watch hours yet. Mid-November I'll start. doing live Q&As and be able to do live readings for you. Otherwise, you can purchase a personal reading from me until then. It's £18 and the link to my PayPal is in the channel description. Stop! Look, it seems assured. Deal with it later. Deal with all the noise and everything later. You've got the chance to have this person and have their heart, so go for it. Make that secured. Secure that, and then you can win everyone over. Then you can answer to everyone. You don't have to answer to anyone. You're the emperor. Do you know what I mean? But don't stop yourself from moving towards real love and something that you need, something that you require. Every human being on the planet wants love. You might be in a place at some point where you're like, I don't want love, I don't like people, or I don't like how it feels to get hurt, or I'm hung up on, a particular person, so I'm not open to new love. But you love this person. Don't hold yourself back from your own happiness. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Don't put everyone else's needs before your own and be a martyr, because certain people can never be pleased. They'll always complain, they'll always express themselves aloud. You just gotta do you. It's one life, you gotta live it. No problem at all. Okay, so this makes sense. We've got clarity and we've got protection. Light a candle for clarity, illuminate the path to your desires. You need to go for what you want, Aries. Protection, create a safe space. Within this circle, you're protected and empowered. So even the Emperor has moments of weakness, has doubts, feels that they're being judged. But you're strongly being called to do what's right for you, okay? Follow your own happiness. You deserve it. You work so hard, Aries, you deserve it. What do I want next? Hi, it's not a live where you can jump in and ask for readings. You can always ask for a personal reading. You can pay me £18 on my PayPal and tell me what your question is or what you want a reading about, and I'll do it probably the same day or the next day. I'll send you a link to a private YouTube video that's just for you. A secret wish will soon be granted. Keep your heart open. Oh my God. Oh my actual God. Aries, this is here, but you need to grab it with both hands. I'm just on Aries. I'm just on Aries, okay. 0330, lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. You got optimism twice. I'm sure you've had something about a negative mindset on your last reading, You need to drop it. Just pack it in. Transferring responsibility to others, progress, creativity. Let someone else stress out for a change. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people that you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So you can handle anybody, Aries, but you need to put yourself first. I love this. I love this reading for you. Right, I'm just gonna turn the oven off and turn the veg off. Right, Mum's got a dinner. She's happy. She's coughing away. Bless her. She's 77, so I've got to look after her. She's always looked after me. Thank you for being patient. Aries, you're done. Like, that's a beautiful reading. Lucky shit. Stay optimistic. Deal with all the boring stuff later. Okay? Put yourself first for a change. Right, take care. If you liked this reading, please like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel, hype the channel. I got 1111 again today. It happens in phases. Like, I get it every few days for about a week or two, and then it doesn't happen for months, and I just... certain things that I've manifested have actually come true. Romance, career, so it's very exciting. Definitely feel like very connected to spirit at the moment. Well, not at the moment, like at this point in my life, let's say. Yeah, hit me up if you want personal readings. Get in there. You can private message on TikTok, or you can email me. It's just put £18 in my PayPal. The link's in the channel description, and you can also write in what your question is there. If you want to tell me about yourself, you can. You don't have to tell me anything, okay? Spirit's omnipresent, so whatever comes out will be relevant. Right, let's go on to Taurus.